all those tech issues are out of the way, even if I'm still a little bit blurry, you guys know my face. You're probably tired of my face. So let's go ahead, jump straight into the show. This is Good Morning Esports. It's the show where we bring all of your favorite or potentially completely unknown esports players and personalities on here. We do some fun games that is all COVID safe and friendly. So enough about me and my crappy little face. Let's go ahead and meet our first guest in First Cup. And here we go. We have FlyQuest Tricia with us. Tricia, okay, I know that we were literally just memeing about this a second ago, about all of the tech problems that could go wrong and how we have had no tech problems. And then all of a sudden, this is what we're
Exactly. Hello, everyone. Hoi hois.
Hello. I think, yeah, they can see you.
Okay, I'm okay.
Save and then do a little bit of crumping on chat. But it's okay. Sorry for the technical issues that we've had. You know, it was going to happen eventually. And of course, we
got it all out of the way in the beginning because
Exactly.
we're going to have a smooth sailing show after.
Exactly. Now I want to talk, but I mean, we do have our second guest that we're not going to bring out just yet. They're kind of evil. They're a little schemy. So we never had this issue before until we brought her into the show. So
we have light and darkness. There's going to be a lot of conflict on this show, I think.
There's going to be a ton of conflicts. Okay, I love it. Well, Tricia, anyways, I miss you. The last time I saw you was when we were filming like the seahorse piece for LCS content.
Yes. You came to our greenhouse, which is amazing. Ovilee killed it, by the way, guys. She gives you so many takes, and it's wonderful to see. She's like in the zone. She hypes you up. She makes you feel amazing. She is amazing.
No, oh my gosh. I mean, you were the one who gave us the voiceover. But another piece of content that I need to highlight right now is the fact, what happened? How did it happen? The FlyQuest in G2, Tricia and Carlos crossover. Tell me how that was created, because we need to know.
I knew this was going to be asked. So yeah. I'm actually kind of shy about this. But it happened because I actually have known Carlos for a very long time when I used to work at Azubu. And he did the whole Frozen social media recruitment video. And I thought that was brilliant. So I messaged him. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then he said, duet? You want to do a duet? And I was like, haha, like troll. And he was serious. And I was like, okay, like, yeah, let's do it. And to be honest, I'm so mortified about singing. Like, I am the type to take challenges head on. I have a phobia of heights, but I went skydiving for my 30th birthday. I'm like that. But when it comes to singing, I am very shy. But I was like, you know what? I love my job. I love FlyQuest. I just got to do it. And so it came about. We did a whole collaboration. G2 took the first stab at the writing, and then we had our COO kind of rewrite the lyrics, and that's what we have. Our COO also played the piano. And so that's what you have in the backing track, because we wanted to make sure there was no copyright issues. And then Ricky, our VP of content, did all of the guitar, and he actually went to Berkeley for not UC Berkeley, but the music school.
The music school.
Yes.
The music school.
Yeah. So he's very talented, and so he composed it. And then Carlos did amazing singing, much better than myself. And
no, stop! I'm stopping you right there. I'm stopping. Your singing was amazing. I'm not letting you trash on your singing.
Okay, well, thank you. I was so nervous. It was really rough for me because there are some points I couldn't sing. I was, my voice wouldn't come out. The line would be there, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm ready. And then I'd be like, no words. So I did it. I'm very proud that I did it. And I mean, G2 did so much too. They helped us with the collaboration. Like, everything was like a really good partnership. And you got to see Carlos in the fancy studio. I actually just did it at our FlyQuest facility, and I grabbed the mic and tried to be fun about that. But it was a really difficult process because Carlos sang first. In my opinion, he's definitely the better singer, and he took a lot of liberties when he sang. He changed the melody. He did like what he wanted to do. He sounds amazing doing it. So I had to accommodate and harmonize and adjust myself to him, which was pretty difficult. But all in all, really great. And now G2 is like our little brother or our big brother, like our Oni-chan or senpai. That's kind of the relationship we want to have. And FlyQuest is like the little sister that they always root for and are teaching how to be better.
Luckily, my entire chat is well familiarized with all weeb slang and sayings, so they totally understand the Nichans and senpais. That's all I'm going to say. But okay, you're not giving yourself enough credit because I was watching and I saw how you were just like holding the mic. You're like, a whole new, and you were going at it, girl. And I absolutely loved it. First thing that popped up though, when you were telling me your story, I knew that you were working in esports before. I feel like I had seen you basically on camera in multiple different places, but you just said that you were doing stuff for Azubu. So how did you jump into the esports game? Like not before, like yes, before FlyQuest.
So I've been in esports for over a decade now, and I used to be a streamer way back then. If you guys know, I played StarCraft 2 competitively. Back then, I was always top 8 masters, and that was the highest rank at that time. And from there, I met a lot of people from Team Liquid. I actually got asked to join several teams, but I never did because I had a full-time job. You couldn't just be a pro player then and, be financially stable.
Didn't exist.
Yes, it didn't exist. So while I did boring things like CRM and ERP implementation, I used my PTO time to do esports stuff. And because I was a competitive player, I got asked by IGN, and that's when IPL 3, 4, and 5, I don't know if you know those tournaments, that's when they were hosting those. And then they asked me to be a host, a caster, and interviewer for those. And so I met people like Reggie, when he first did his first tournament at TSM, like the original one. I have you can look, I have pictures of myself interviewing them or videos. And I met Turtle when he was a young turtle, which he would say. So I've been in the industry for a long time, but streaming, casting, hosting my own events, I did 70 plus Bear Cup tournaments, which were community driven tournaments I did. And if you know me from back then, my Bear Cups know the things I'm doing with FlyQuest, the Ikebana, the flower arrangements, those are things I used to do on my stream. I used to save all of my streaming money to fund my Bear Cup tournaments, and it was all run by myself and sponsored. And same with the Ikebana. We used to do meetups, and we had 40 plus people at a park come together and do 200 Ikebana arrangements. It's on my YouTube channel, which is very embarrassing, and I haven't uploaded a long time. But then we hand delivered them to hospitals and all of that. So everything what I'm doing at FlyQuest is really the things I used to do when I streamed and was more of a Megumi Expert. That was my IG.
Okay, Tech Goblin Joey, it is now your job to go find Tricia's old YouTube channel, please, and post that in the chat. Okay, Joey? All right, cool. Joey's on it. He's going to have someone posted in the chat because I want people to definitely relive those experiences. I always love
You're hitting me hard, dude.
What? No. I always love hearing about everyone's how they came in to esports. It's always so sweet. So to know that you've been around for since forever. IPL 5, that was the first IPL that I was supposed to go to. But then my mom said I got a bad grade. So she says, no, there's no way in hell that you're going to a gaming tournament. And then she said, don't worry, you could go to IPL 6.
And then
we all know.
I got booked for IPL 6, and then we all know how that ended. There was no more IPL.
Actually, people may not know what we're talking about. We're laughing. We're having a good time. But for the people in the chat and people who have no idea what we're talking about, IGN used to have the IPL tournaments, which were basically the gaming tournaments before League of Legends was franchised and had, an actual championship series when StarCraft was still a really big event. What other games were there? Was it just League and StarCraft?
Yeah, League and StarCraft. Yeah, no, League and StarCraft. And that was when, that's when you guys saw TSM, CLG, all those teams really play for the first time. And
guys, that's when CLG was good.
This is when Reggie was a player, So this is way back then. This is when Jack worked for TSM. And so I've been around for a pretty long time.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, listen, we could go off about the old IPLs for a super long time, but I want to go ahead and bring in our second guest because maybe when we do bring her in, some of these little tech stuff are going to stop happening because she demands to take the stage. Everyone, let's welcome E.G. Nicole as our second guest. Okay, Nicole, we brought you on. Can you please stop using your evil powers on all of the tech? Please, please, please.
Yeah, okay, she messed up when I went on.
You know what? We needed one more hour of tech check. That would have fixed it. Take some lessons out of Riot's playbook. Sorry, I'm dragging Riot podcast through the mud. They are great people, I swear.
No, you know what? All of this is just bad karma on me because I'm like, we don't need 6-hour tech checks. We got this in the bag, and then all of a sudden, chat can't hear me. The cameras are a little pixely. Who knows? It could be absolutely anyone messing with us, not just my internet provider. But Nicole, definitely miss seeing your face and everything. What have you been up to since quarantine started?
Back up here in Seattle, we're luckily back in the lair now. I swear my house isn't just decked out in EG color scheme. But no, been chugging along. EG's been doing a lot of interesting new content ideas, a lot of new partners. I actually, embarrassingly enough, I got a new laptop from LG, sent me a new gaming laptop they're testing out, and I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey because I'm like 8 years late to that game, so that's been my free time. But yeah, we've been having fun.
So then, are you excited for Valhalla when it comes out, the Viking one?
Or maybe more evilly, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so I have to ask this because I feel like it's almost unintentional, and yet it always happens. Whenever I have Tricia on something, Nicole, I need to have you. And Nicole, whenever I include you on something, it feels like there always has to be Tricia. So do you two ever get sick of seeing each other?
No. Well, let's see how Friday's playoff match goes, and then maybe my answer will change. And then, of course, I think the quote is "fuck them fish," but we'll see.
No, Nicole and I just did a UN interview together, which was really great. I mean, obviously, like, they're the bad guys and we don't like them, right? But, like, that was the exception, and we learned a lot about each other. It was really nice.
Well, Tricia, I heard
the last nice thing I'm going to say about Nicole.
Oh.
It's very hard. It's very hard to keep it that way.
Yeah, well, I mean, Tricia, Nicole and I were talking beforehand, and I'd spoken to some of the kids who had listened to that presentation, and apparently you have a bit of a potty mouth.
Just for Twitch
So
chat, we're talking to UN on girls, like young minors exploring technology and esports, and Tricia just calls out these assholes, and we're like, okay, hello, Tricia. Great job. A+ PR management.
I think, to be fair, she did. I think she asked a question about, like, why, I don't know, roadblocks, and how people say, like, girls can't play games, and maybe it just came out. Who knows? I maybe just ended my Valorant game, something like that. I have no idea. I can't even remember. I thought Nicole was trolling me in the beginning, actually. I was like, ha ha, and she was like, I'm serious. I was like, I did? I gotta watch this.
Is there a VOD for it? Can people watch it? Because now I kind of want to watch it.
Yes, it's on YouTube.
Oh, okay, cool. What was I gonna say? I always get distracted whenever I'm talking to you two because I want to go on a completely different tangent, and I'm like, wait a second, we have a show. Wait, but I'm running the show, so I could talk about whatever I want to. Tricia, you are always doing all of these adorable Animal Crossing content pieces for FlyQuest. And Nicole, I know that you had done like a whole Animal Crossing unboxing thing when you got the Switch and everything, and you're doing it all evil style. So I personally liked seeing like the two different versions that you could have for it. But Tricia, you and FlyQuest just did your whole like deep sea quest and everything with Animal Crossing again.
Yes, go deep.
Is the FlyQuest marketing just based off of whatever Animal Crossing DLC comes out next month?
No, okay. Actually, if I'm being very honest, we wanted to move away from Animal Crossing because we just want to continuously innovate. But they came out with their whole Sequest version of Animal Crossing. So how could we not? They're swimming, you can get the animals. We're like, oh my god, we have to do this. So it just fits so perfectly for Deep Sea Quest. I know that you like the thriller that we created, Ovilee, and you got really scared by our trailer. Mm-hmm. So we were just trying different things. But no, I personally love Animal Crossing. It's so cute. I mean, how can you not? And it helps us toe the line for FlyQuest of being this really wholesome brand, but also we still have our own swag, and we're feisty. Mm-hmm. So it helps us toe that line of kind of flaming, but doing it in our FlyQuest way, in a wholesome way, So it's like very witty, cheeky, all of that.
Now,
hopefully
Nicole,
it comes off that way.
Yeah, now, Nicole, just seeing Tricia, she's always so happy. She's always so excited. She's always touting everything that FlyQuest's doing. That's just, all this positivity. And I know that we're all friends here. But as the CEO of the evil org, don't you just sometimes just want to snuff out that happy little flame? Or like, what do you do when you see all this stuff?
I applaud their effort. It's great to showcase greatness, but I don't know. EG next split content, we had fun with the flamethrower and we're escalating. So we're prepared to bring it in real hot and heavy to maybe have some direct, I don't know, content against FlyQuest. We'll see. I think there's a lot of good versus evil opportunity that we're just having fun with. So
for sure. She bought a fire pit right before our playoffs match. You know?
I swear it was coincidental.
So it's not coincidental. I saw her tweet. She's like, "Hey, I got a fire pit. For my animals, they like it." And I was like, "Coincidence? I think not. Right before our playoffs match, don't burn our jerseys. We're a little afraid."
Don't worry, I'll behave this time. Except actually, one piece of content I'm super jealous on, and Twitch chat, help me out here. The Carlos and Tricia duet is amazing. And I've been bothering Steve, Liquid Steve, every day. I'm like, our parody version of Shallow. Please, please, please. And he's like blowing me off. But Steve can sing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And just keep harassing him. Tell me something, boy. Steve, sing with Nicole. Everyone go spam him.
Chat, you just heard her. Everyone get into Steve's DMs and say,
Please,
where's
Steve.
the duet with EG? Where's the duet with Nicole? They got the content squad to make it happen. Like, if there's any other content squad besides FlyQuest, it's Liquid. They were able to make my voice sound decent when singing. So, I mean, like, that's the squad to do it with. Oh my god, I'm so excited for it now. Okay, so chat, we're all on a mission now. I see you, you see me. I totally forgot that I should be assigning points during all of these intros, so I'm just going to give both of you like 300 positivity and negativity points. So
she should do I like it. Nicole will rack up the negative points.
Oh, Nicole gets a negative point? Okay.
It's like a different scale, but still.
Yet,
I like it.
Yet equal.
Right?
Okay. The one thing that I did agree and or promise, I can't even remember if I told you that I would promise this, but I want to give both of you the opportunity to, pump yourselves up before I absolutely break you down when we go into these games. So I'm going to open up our newest little segment, which is called the Sellout segment, where you basically just get to pump yourselves and your organizations up for a little bit until I cut you off. So Tricia, we can start with you. I know that you guys just launched your newest initiative today. Go ahead and hit us with it, girl.
Yay! Okay, I'm ready. So, as you guys know, this split, we're doing Sequest, and that is part of our Go Green initiative. And for those of you who don't know, Sequest is all about helping the environment, right? We want to help our coral reef because it's so important, not just to our fishies, but truly planet Earth. If you guys haven't caught Chasing Corals on Netflix, please watch it. It's like so good. You'll cry. It's amazing. It'll make you care about the coral reef, and you'll see why they're turning white. Again, it doesn't just affect our fishies, but like the whole ecosystem. And it's really important. And that's why we did our Go Green initiative. And that is for all of us to invite you guys and us to join together and facilitate change for our planet Earth. Because ultimately at FlyQuest, we want to showcase greatness. And that is our vision. And that is the belief that we believe greatness exists within everyone. And we want to help people find and showcase it. So we did tree quests for our spring split. As you guys know, we planted 10,000 trees. And then, exactly. And then for Sequest, we want to be champions of the reef. And that is when we donate $10,000 or more to the Coral Reef Alliance. We'll actually get a plant coral reef you got to see, and we'll do all this content around it. We have LCS Aquarium that's on 24/7. I personally like it. I am a pluviophile. Like, I love the sound of rain. Maybe because I'm born and raised in LA, it doesn't rain much, so it helps me sleep. Sometimes when I turn it on, I fall asleep on the couch when I don't mean to. So it's really relaxing. And then for playoffs, we're going deep, guys. We're going to go really hard in the paint. We're going to beat EG. Love Nicole, but we're going to beat her. We're going to knock them out just like we knocked them out of last split. And so as part of that, I'm wearing our Deep Sequest jersey. And that is our announcement. You guys can look on FlyQuest. Follow us there. We have videos. All about Sequest. If you like Animal Crossing, if you like a thriller, if you like me singing, I can't even say it straight, with Carlos, you can check out A Whole New Worlds, and that was part of our whole playoffs, because that is G2 and FlyQuest going 0-3 in the finals. and that's what we're doing. So go deep. We're going big.
Okay, Nicole, Tricia, I'm giving you guys this piece of marketing, or this marketing idea for absolutely free. This is a FlyQuest EG crossover. Tricia, when you launch your coral reef and have it like in that deep sea camera and everything or whatever,
Yes.
I want a cinder block. I want a cinder block with like something attached to it, something chained to it, like they did in like the old mafia movies and stuff. And then just like it's a mannequin with like your enemy jerseys on it. I would love to see that. And then EG is written on the cinder block. You know what? Is that too morbid? Is that too gruesome? Is that
I like it.
You like it? Okay,
No.
send me the check.
Send me the check. We're not going to send you the check, but we'll keep it in mind for sure.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Nicole, I don't know if you have anything specific to hype up besides, EG getting ready for playoffs again, potentially getting that, revenge on FlyQuest, or I mean, I know that you guys have something interesting coming up soon to watch your socials for.
We have a couple interesting things. Well, the first, I'd like to just note that, last split, EG undefeated against FlyQuest until playoffs, and then we were knocked out.
Until it counted.
This split, completely defeated by FlyQuest until playoffs. So I am ready for the reversal, ready to kick you guys out. Goodbye. We're here. We're on our up and up. We were down a little bit. Now we're back on the up and up. And we love the initiatives FlyQuest is doing because it's opened up opportunities for us to do equally, if not more, impactful initiatives. Last split, when they had Tree Quest, we kicked off Book Quest to help foster future geniuses. So for every kill, instead of planting a tree, we donated books to children in need in the public school system in Seattle. This split, as they're helping fish, we're helping endangered mammals that just happen to eat fish, orcas, polar bears, jaguars, and adopting and saving our favorite endangered fish-eating friends. So as FlyQuest, thank you so much for giving us those great opportunities to help create positive, evil change in the world, as well as some other fun things. As I'm sure you guys are seeing, a big thing for us to announce, probably as COVID gets a little bit better later in the year, our training facility is almost done. We have a lot of opportunities in our Seattle hub, a lot of cool content that could be created, as well as we have some fun stuff around LCS and some new content that even Miss Ovilee is involved in. So we're doing a lot of fun things to help keep getting the evil brand out there.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Nicole. But I'm excited for it. I'm very, very much excited. I'm really glad that, we kind of got this opportunity to do this little sellout segment. So both of you guys could be like, talk about all the good that you're doing, all of like the fantastic things that your org is going to accomplish. Because now we're going to move into our first game where I'm going to try to pitch you guys against each other. I'm going to try to build some tension. And if I don't see it happen, I'm just going to jump right in there myself. So let's go ahead and hit our first game, The Chosen One. Now, this week's Chosen One is a little bit different. Usually we give you a slide that Tech Goblin Joey has put together that, I haven't even seen yet. We're going to ask you, do you prefer this one, or do you maybe think this side of the argument is better? But instead, we want to know if you think that what we're about to show you is good or evil. Definitely playing off of the theme that FlyQuest and EG constantly has, as well as Tricia and Nicole. So let's go ahead and see that first slide. Good or evil? So which one is which? TL Steve or C9 Jack? Who's the good one and who's the evil one? Tricia, let's start with you.
Oh my god, I like this one. Woo, this is spicy. Okay, it depends how you look at it. So I think...
No, there's a clear answer here, Tricia. And Jack is evil.
I think it depends how you look at it.
No!
Okay, Nicole goes first. Nicole,
you
goes
go
first.
first.
Tricia. Nicole, go.
Jack!
Why?
Refund up your ass, Jack's evil. But Steve, if you don't sing this duet with me, you're also going on the naughty list. I don't know if Steve's in the chat. Steve, please.
Just add Steve right now. Just be like, Steve.
Someone tag Steve in.
Okay. So wait, what was your reasoning for Jack? I didn't hear you. You got to give us more than like 2 words, girl.
He walks around with his little backpack. He schemes in the corner. Like, isn't that true though, Tricia? He always has a little backpack. For some reason, like, a player goes to Cloud9 and then is worth $18 million. And I'm like, wait a second. What the hell? And just, there's no way. Something is amiss in all of this.
Yeah, but Jack is so evil, he's kind of good. That's why it's tricky. He's so evil that he's so... I mean, everyone loves Jack, you know? He's doing a lot of good things, but I think he is a shark. I wouldn't say evil. Jack is he's a shark. I like it. So I'm gonna do the opposite.
So where Jack is good and Steve is evil? Why is Steve evil?
Just because that's my other option. And too much money.
Stop now.
You know? I don't know. But I like Jack. That's my vote.
Fine, I'm just going to say this right now. I'm saying that Steve is the evil one because multiple times I have requested to ride into the LCS on a Liquid branded horse, and I have not received that yet. So therefore, Steve is the evil one, and we're going to move on to the next slide. That's it for me. Okay, good or evil? Bees. Now, on the one side, we have the cute little honeybee. So but then on the other side, we have, Japanese Suzumebachi and the murder hornets. So, Tricia, I'll let you start this one off. Bees, good or evil?
They're good. Just because, I mean, a lot of people are saying, like, do bee quests and this. Of course, they're so good. But I will tell you, I used to go to Japan, like, almost every summer. I'm Japanese. Mm-hmm. Those hornets, those are so scary. And they're so angry for no reason. They will kill you. So when you see them, you have to run. They're very aggressive. And I think they kill more people than like some sort of accidents in Japan. It's like really crazy. So they're huge.
Oh
but they're still good. I don't know if you guys are talking. They're huge. You guys have to.
No, they are. They're like the size
it'll give you nightmares. So do not watch it before you go to bed. But yeah, they're deadly and angry.
Yeah, there was like I watched a video where it's like it was like a squad of 3 Suzumebachi.
Yes.
And they wiped out an entire colony of bees.
Yes. They will take your homes, they'll take your mom, they'll take everybody. Hide your children.
Oh my god, not the moms! Okay, Nicole. Well, Tricia says that they're good, even though they'll come and steal your mom in the middle of the night. But what do you think?
I'm trying to follow the logic here. It's not working for me. But bees are definitely good in my mind. They're great pollinators. They are needed for all the things we like to eat on this planet. But also, I have a very biased personal story, if I may, Ovilee.
Go for it. Let's hear it.
I was years ago. I was catfished on a date. The guy didn't look like he was supposed to look like, and we were doing mini golf, and so you're stuck.
And he was a bee?
He was not a bee.
Seinfeld, he was a bee.
I got stung by a bee in the second hole, and I had to go home, and it was great because it gave me an out from a terrible date, and so now bees, thank you for looking out for your girl.
Dude, that is ironic and blissful at the same time. You love that. You gotta love it. I thought she was gonna say, like, you know what, I'm really torn because bees are, like, good for you and they're really important for the environment, but I got stung, and I have some trauma. It totally went the other way.
No, they saved my ass. They did.
We can't top that. Next one. Okay, which one's good? Which one's evil? The LCS or the LEC? Nicole, hopefully you don't have another B story with this one.
I have no good stories here, but I love the LCS. We're trying our best.
Yeah.
So they're good.
We're trying our best. So they're like the little good. GTO fan says LEC def evil.
Wait, to pause. Nicole just said, I love the LCS, they're good, they're trying their best. So that means she loves good. So she loves FlyQuest, guys.
Oh, she got you. Nicole, she got you right there.
Wait,
good equals best.
I'm processing.
Good equals best. Somebody clip it and send it to her.
The genius is turning on right now. The genius is warming up.
Oh my goodness.
That should be the motto of the LCS, like the slogan. LCS, we're trying.
Quick math.
Wait, we have too many fines already. Can I not get more fines? If Greeley's watching this, I'm so sorry. Please. Shoot.
No, just look Greeley in the eyes right now and tell him, just be like, Greeley, try a little harder.
We already have your W-9 on file. We'll send the check. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just send that over.
Those fighting emails are
Tricia,
scary, though.
so what, you think LCS is the good and LEC is the evil?
Of course, because good equals best, like Nicole said. I'm quoting her. So because LCS is better, then yes.
Okay, I don't know if that was the quote, but okay. We'll move on.
Okay, cool. I mean, like, okay, we're moving on. I guess I don't even get to direct my... Joey! I direct who changes the slides. Okay, cool. I didn't have to... Last time I had to get the stick out and poke him. Gently. Joey is our tech goblin, for those of you who do not know. He's the one who's running all the slides. When I cue them... Thank you. Okay, good or evil? Social media. Everyone has opinions about this. It's like, oh, cool. Well, I have followers and friends that I could speak to. Or, oh, no. Instagram reality subreddit. So, Tricia, we'll go with you first. Social media, good or evil?
Good. If you use responsibly. I mean, just with anything, right? Too much of anything is not good. Moderation is key. So, at least at FlyQuest, we use it for good. And that's that.
We have someone in chat saying that it is absolutely pure evil. So, Nicole, you agreeing with Tricia, or are you agreeing with the
I agree with chat. It's evil. It takes time away from gaming, and it makes you feel inferior to, like, 13-year-olds who are better at it than you.
I feel that... Okay, so I know TikTok is almost dead now because of government.
Thank God. I never got on that train. I missed it. I was like, shoot, I'm already behind, and now it's going away. Thank you.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
I don't know. I'm gonna be so sad. There's too many cute dog videos on there. It knows my algorithm. It's just all dogs.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay, but for people who don't know, like, the beginning of TikTok was literally just girls doing the dances and stuff, and then really creepy comments, and it's like, okay, we can kick this app to the side. This one, go back to where you came from. But I'm on the side of social media being evil too, because someone wrote in chat, counter argument, Reddit, or just it sucks the life out of some people. Someone says that they miss Vine. I absolutely miss Vine.
Yes, bring back Vine.
I quote those on the daily. What's your favorite Vine, Nicole?
Oh, I can't pick. There's something about, like, the kid got a knife. No. Or the baby covered in peanut butter, where it's like,
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's get our next slide. Next slide, Joey. Joey! Thank you, Joey. Good or evil? TSM. Good old Team Solo Mid. Tricia.
Evil.
Evil? Why evil?
Reggie's like, he's the true villain, I think, of LCS.
The true villain? Nicole, how do you feel that she just straight up slapped you
correct.
from your own title?
No, I'm there, but then there's, like, a different altitude, and it's Reggie.
See, I think Nicole does agree.
What's making Reggie so evil? Because from the fan perspective, usually the last thing we remember is the blue card and going like, you good? So what's making him so evil? Why is he so terrifying?
Reggie will saunter into owners' meetings for the LCS and then jump on someone's back and give them a hug, but you're not expecting it, so you almost die, and he just doesn't care. And that's a different altitude of doing what you want.
Exactly. He does what he wants. I respect him. For sure.
Let me get this straight.
If he wants to lift a chair randomly, if he wants to start clapping,
he wants to announce to the room that
if he wants to say how much, or this is so idiotic, you'll hear from him. He is not shy.
Is that ADD? Because if that's evil, then I belong on a list or a watch list or a warrant.
The difference between me and Reggie is I have the genius, the calculated side. He's like evil unhinged. Just, who knows what you're going to get today.
Yeah. Okay, so wait, the one thing I wanted to pull out from that conversation. So, Nicole, you'll just be walking into a meeting. You'll be like, hey, Tricia, Jack. And then Reggie's just all of a sudden on top of you going like, yeah, let's go to the front of the room.
Yes.
I need to become an LCS owner. This sounds amazing. This sounds amazing. Except I would do that. I would go over to Tricia. I'm like, all right, Tricia, let's race. All right, let's go to the next slide. Next slide. All right, good or evil? Recycled toilet paper made from used toilet paper. Tricia, you're all about, going green and everything. So would you wipe your booty with paper that has been betwixt the cheeks of another?
Beach.
Wait, I don't get it. Is it sanitized?
Wait, is that brown thing poop?
No, listen, these are just hypotheticals.
I was like, what? I'm all for the environment, but that is too much.
It's too much?
Yeah,
I don't even know how the process would work.
I like my Charmin soft, extra soft toilet paper. So, good for the environment. I'll say it's good. But I'm selfish with my own pick of toilet paper preference.
Everyone has something. For some people, it's like getting 20 Starbucks cups a week. And for Tricia, it's having like nice cushy toilet paper. Yeah. I got confirmation from production that yes, the toilet paper is sanitized. So it's not like, you just reach into...
This is fine.
Garbage.
Isn't it the same as like any recycled paper? I don't know.
Do they recycle toilet paper? It's time to move to bidets, says someone in chat.
Agreed.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, I don't know what's been like, even if it's sanitized, like if something has been in someone else's booty, I don't want to touch my booty, Or is that just me?
I just feel like you go on any public transit once and you're screwed. Like you're just done. You've touched every organism known to man. You should just move on with life.
And you've got diseases.
Wear a mask and wash your hands. Like that's the takeaway of today.
That's it. Next slide. All right, good or evil? Snape. Now I need to preface this. I had like an ex-boyfriend who was a huge Harry Potter fan, so I watched like 6 of the 7 or 7 of the 8. I watched a ton of Harry Potter. I hated it. I hated all of it. So I don't think that I got to the part where he's discovered to be good or bad, good or evil. All I heard was abracadabra. So, Nicole, I'll start with you. Is Snape good or evil in your opinion?
My poor Professor Snape. I think he is good. He tried his best.
Did he get friend-zoned or something? Isn't that the meme?
He did get friend-zoned. He screwed up a lot of steps of the way. It's kind of a jerk. It was like misplaced good.
Placed good. What?
Misplaced.
Okay. Tricia, does this make sense to you, this misplaced good, or do you think he's just on the other side?
No, I think he's 100% good. Snape is like Itachi. I never cried harder, and oh my god, when I read that manga of Naruto, I woke up crying. The next day, I thought about it like, oh my god, Itachi, and I cried again. Sorry if I'm spoiling anything, but Snape is that. He's good, and I think being good is really hard, actually. I think it takes a lot to do the right thing, right? We're talking about Harry Potter, not the easy thing. It's really difficult sometimes. It's hard to be nice when someone's not being nice to you or rude, or you feel like, you don't deserve XYZ. So I think if Snape did that, he put, Harry Potter first and everything else before his own needs to do that. So I think he's good.
You go, Harry. Tricia, I just want to say, I have a weeb confession. I've never finished Naruto. So apparently everyone's telling me that Itachi is actually the good guy. And I'm like, wait a second, but the family. So I totally unplugged while you were going through your whole discussion. So now I'm just ready for chat to absolutely berate me. But let's go to the next slide. Oh, chat's upset at me. Good or evil? The 2-player import rule. This is the spicy one. Do we want an LCS filled with a team of 5 Koreans? Or do we really enjoy being able to have NA talent? People who are, just happen to be grandfathered in from how many years of being here. So, Tricia, let's start with you.
I'll go first. I probably have a hot take and people are not going to expect this, but I think it's evil. I think we should just open it up and best player wins.
Best players, so it could just be...
We could be from anywhere you are in the world. You can, if, you're getting a Sumail, like in Dota, and someone all across the globe. Shout out to, EG, and I think of Sumail and EG. For me, I just want to see really competitive games, and I want LCS to really do well, and not just in our own region. I want us to do really well in Worlds. And when I look at other sports or other esports, I like it when it's competitive, and I think you can still build a brand around players from across the country. They don't necessarily have to be from NA. And that is my hot take.
Okay, well,
I like it. I agree. I also think it will force orgs, especially NA teams, because it doesn't become a dollars thing. It becomes, how does your org operate? What do you offer? And how do you treat your players? When it becomes really competitive and you can pull from the whole ecosystem. And I think that's a really player-focused, like quality of life push that needs to happen.
okay, I'm going to follow up with this question. How many NA players do you think would still have jobs if we opened up the import rule?
I think a good number of them would.
You think a good number? Because
I
don't. I feel like they'd get replaced with like the beginner talent of the LEC, like people who are going through the EU Masters, like their Academy League or something. They'd be like, oh, well, this person's cheaper than trying to bring, I don't know, Bjergsen or Doublelift in for another round.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just.
I think it helps support cross training more. Like, I think it goes both ways, and maybe not in the same direction for the first year or two, but learnings go both ways. Like, we learn as much from our players as they probably learn from us as an org, and I think when you open the borders and you enable more information sharing in a global ecosystem, that will develop stronger talent across the board.
I like that. These are very good points to the both of you. I'm going to give both of you, I totally forgot about giving points. So Tricia, you get 150 points, and Nicole, you lose 150 points because that's how we're doing it today.
I'm doing it like the golf, right? I want low numbers.
All right, this is the last slide. Good or evil, my dog Thresh. Now, for context, Thresh has predicted the rise and fall of both Team Liquid and Cloud9, and he does this by choosing which plushie to carry around that day. So for Spring Split, he never dropped that Cloud9 plushie. But halfway through this split, he decided that he liked Team Liquid's blue a little bit better. And then Cloud9 poor guys. They didn't win too many games. So good or evil, my dog Thresh. Nicole.
Goodest boy.
Goodest boy! He's very good. He's a goodish boy, isn't he? But where's the EG plushie?
Might be coming soon.
Wait, what would you have a plushie of? Like, is it a plushie Jizuke with the flamethrower? Or like...
Well, now I gotta write that down. That's a better idea than what we were planning on.
I can't think of what, like at least for FlyQuest, I could be like, okay, maybe it's a turtle or something, or a bumblebee. But EG, what are you mascotting?
We have some fun partnerships coming up that will bring more faces to the brand.
Okay, everyone in the Twitch chat, read into that, wildly speculate, and post it to Reddit. Tricia, let's go to you.
Good! I love dogs. So yes, good. Even if he votes against us, I will still respect Thresh for his predictions, just like I respect our Sequest fish gods. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect those things in the universe, or else it's bad karma. So I'm a little superstitious when it comes to games. So I have to say everything positive about Thresh in case one day he gets our Cardi B plushie or Crit the Turt. We'll get plushies for him. We'll send him over. We'll make sure that he has some bias and hopefully always picks them. I'll maybe stuff some dog food in there.
Oh yeah, he would love that. He can totally be bribed. But okay, good, because if any of you said that my baby was evil, you'd immediately be booted off the show. That's it. End call. You're out. You're done. And I award all the points and all the awards to the other person. But that was our final slide for the chosen one, good or evil. Let's go ahead and move on to our next segment where, we got your opinions out. We made you think a little bit. But now you guys are going to have to flex your artistic talent. So hopefully you guys got your pen and paper because we're jumping in to Ovilee.
Oh no. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, this is gonna go sideways for me.
Oh, it's going to go so well. So usually in Ovilee, we just have people, I pose, they draw me, that's the standard. But no. You two are being held to a higher standard because, you guys are at the top of the esports business chain. You guys have a lot more oversight. So we're upping the difficulty on this a little bit. Now I am going to need you to draw me. And this is great because we were just talking about this. as your organization's mascot. So this has got to be FlyQuest Ovilee, EG Ovilee. What do you envision for this mascot if you were to hire me to just hype up your team for the day? Go ahead, write a little tagline for me. I'm going to give you a couple minutes to do so, and I'll chat with the chat. Are you guys ready?
I'm not ready, but I'm gonna
I've already started. Hurry up, Tricia.
She already started. Nicole's cheating. Already evil. Trisha, go. Yeah, Trisha, go. You two are going to have a couple minutes while I talk to the chat right here. Chat, how you guys doing? How are you? I miss and love you all so much. The doggo should predict with the fishes. I don't know if he can predict with the fishes. Should I give you
Ovilee.
a post? Here, I'll give you a post. Maybe this. This is my pose. Kya! Kya! Sick! Tang Gang is in here, flashing the FlyQuest emotes. Super cute. Nicole is evil. Of course she's cheating. Right? Right?
Nicole made us pixelated somehow. Master.
Yeah, Nicole is just so mean. So mean. I have people dropping anime and manga recommendations in the chat right now. People saying my dog is evil. We're gonna ban them. I mean, like, chat, who do you think is going to take this? We have people saying that Joey's the worst goblin ever. I agree. Joey, did you hear that? Yeah? Hey, don't cry! Don't cry, you're gonna get the keyboard wet.
Poor Joey. He needs a raise.
No. He doesn't get paid. He doesn't get paid. He gets mouse pads. Specially branded mouse pads. That's
Are you
don't get him,
Dignitas?
Joey. I didn't say anything. We got Flowers fans in here spamming the flowers emotes and everything. What do you guys want to know from Tricia and Nicole? Do you guys have any questions for them? Anything burning into your mind that you're like, you know what? I've always been curious about XYZ. The true evil person is in the middle. Who's in the middle?
There's a time you gotta ask us anything. It's not every day we answer all these questions. It's only because Ovilee.
Right?
Alright, Ovilee.
When will Kobe be able to get a cat? Hair. It's never gonna happen.
I just learned I don't know human anatomy enough to draw it.
That's totally fine. You gotta work on like the expressions, for people who are just joining us and have no idea what's going on, we have FlyQuest Tricia and EG Nicole here, and they're going to draw me as their organization's mascot. Boom, 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 boom. Tricia, what's your favorite emote?
My favorite emote?
Favorite emote. Answer now. Gut.
Heart.
The heart? What type of heart? Just like a normal heart? The monkey heart? The robot heart?
No, the alt 3 heart.
And Nicole, favorite emote?
Twitch emote?
Yes. Go.
Bible thump.
Ooh, that's a good one. Chat, let's see the Bible thumps and the hearts in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're doing the Twitch emotes? Then for sure our Sequest fish gods.
Yeah, we have Tang Gang in the chat right now.
Yeah, Tang Gang.
Axiom.
You know, actually, I had the opportunity to have my own emote, and I never submitted it. A global one, long time ago, and I still kick myself in the foot for it.
Okay, we're giving you another 20 seconds.
All right. Oh, your torso looks funny.
Wait, I like this question. This one's tough. We're gonna answer that question just a little bit later. Tycifer. Okay, ready? 5.
Oh no!
No! 4. 3.
You're
2.
I don't want to show this. It's so bad, and I feel like Tricia is a really good.
No, I'm not. Don't worry.
And I just maybe it's time to go home for me.
Oh, my pen is not working.
1.5.
Oh, sorry. Here, I'm not cheating. Can you see?
Oh, wait! You already finished. Oh my gosh! Wait! She's already showing.
Oh, I'm not supposed to do it.
You're supposed to let me like build up the hype for you.
Oh
my god!
We saw nothing.
Let me build up the hype. Are you kidding me? All right. Okay. Chat. Both of them have finished their drawing. let's go ahead. Drum roll, everyone in the chat. Throw your emotes down as the drum roll as we get ready for Tricia to show us first. Tricia, put it up. Let's see.
Oh, can you see? You're holding a flower.
Oh, that's adorable!
Look at your hand ratio and legs. So funny.
I have globes. I have like globes as hands. Okay, tell me what we're working with. I've got flowers all over me.
And go deep. You have flowers in your hair. I gave you long hair. You have a funny nose and happy eyes. You have a flower shirt, and then you're holding a big flower to give to everybody. I didn't get a finish.
Now, I say something, Tricia. I think this is really cute and everything. But I'm deducting 20 points for you because there's nothing fish related in there, and this is Sea Quest for the summer. So I'm incredibly disappointed.
Is this late? Is this spring Tree Quest branding?
This is spring.
My bad.
Okay.
Tree Quest.
The last time I checked, we're in August. So
right,
Nicole,
I'm ready.
I did a wave.
I'm ready.
No way,
Tricia. I'm ready.
Okay, Nicole.
So we have Ovilee with some dead bodies in the background. She's flipping the bird. Don't ignore my cat paper. And we're real professional over here at EG. And she's in the dress jersey. Your hands are also well proportioned in this one, as you can see. So are your feet. Hey,
that's great because I'm a little toad, so they're both going different directions.
This was hard. I'd rather do like accounting. I don't know. This is not my wheelhouse.
Oh my gosh. Okay, chat is voting right now. So both of you ladies, put the picture up. Both of you ladies put the pictures up so chat can vote.
Can you see?
Yes, put it right there. Yes. Okay, chat, you have to vote. She has cat paper and little skulls and bones. We have Ariam6 saying, okay, I became an evil fan. Okay, the poll is almost up. Some people are saying Tricia, definitely Tricia 100%. We have Nicole votes in there. Poll is above, so please utilize that. We are using that to correctly tally the score, so it's not just one person spamming the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, the poll is closed. 78% of you decided that the winner is Nicole. Nicole is the winner of Ovilee for today. That was an adorable mascot. And you know what? We have to give her credit because so many esports organizations have tried and failed with the girl gamer dress. So I think that yours may have worked out.
What you need is a dress that doesn't fit your body. It's just kind of a square with some flair.
Perfect.
And hugs your stick legs real well. That's the secret.
And circles for hands.
Circles for hands.
We both did that.
These little nubbins.
Absolutely. Circles, you gotta have circles for hands. Otherwise, what's the point? Okay, so I mean, cool, we got all the fun. We got the happiness. This next segment, I'm super excited for this next game that we're going to do because this is brand new for people who have watched the first few episodes of Good Morning Esports. Now that we have Tricia and Nicole with us, both of them have, super stressful jobs, and we're aiming to make it a little bit harder with a new game called HR Complaints.
No.
All right, so we have a couple people who were a little upset or had some problems, both at FlyQuest and Evil Geniuses. And luckily, they felt comfortable enough with me to confide in me. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one of them up, and then I want to hear how both of you would react and perhaps solve their issues. So let's go ahead and see the first clip.
My girlfriend says she misses me. How do I be a better boyfriend?
That was Santorin. He says, my girlfriend is upset at me. How do I be a better boyfriend? Trisha!
Tell him to not feel barren. That's how he becomes a better boyfriend. Don't steal barren from EG, Santorin. Get out of our barren pit.
Dude, he's Smite King.
So good. I was just sitting there like, damn it. Anyway, keep going.
Is Smite King helping him with his relationship? Because clearly, I mean, hey, look, he's trying to...
Clearly, dude, KP's amazing. KP's good at League herself. That's
She
his
is.
girlfriend. Yes, if you guys don't know.
She's wonderful. I just did a show with her recently, and she totally carried the team.
Yes.
But yeah, have you ever had? I mean, come on,
My
players
girlfriend
come
says
to
she
you with like
misses me.
personal problems.
How do I
Again,
be a
my
better
girlfriend says
boyfriend?
she misses me. How do I be a better boyfriend? What if Santorin just walked up to you, as he is doing right now, Tricia, and just like, Tricia,
How do I
don't
be
know
a
what
better
to do.
boyfriend?
How do I be a better boyfriend?
First of all, Santorin wouldn't ask me this question because him and KP have been together for a very long time. They have such a good relationship. Actually, really mature, really healthy, even though they're long distance. In fact, we actually did like a content piece where we tricked Santorin. It was Valentine's Day before. I think this is last year or the year before. And we told them, like, look, we have a really important business meeting. We need you there. We have to talk about endorsements, etc., etc. We took him to the mall. We shopped. We got new clothes, new shoes, took him to a nice dinner. And then we actually surprised him by flying out KP. And then, they had their own time together. So I think, this just wouldn't be something he asks. And my advice generally, just for this question, is ask your partner what they need. I think too often times we go to third-party resources and like, hey, what is this? And while that's great to get your homie's opinion or your girlfriend's opinion, definitely communicate with your partner and ask like real tough questions and let them know how you're feeling. It's not easy, but it's really important. Talk to your partner. Sorry.
Gentlemen in the chat, I think that you guys should just simp. Use that tier 3 subscription. She will definitely notice you then, and that's all you need to do. All you need to do. Let's go ahead and see that next video. Next HR complaint.
Ben keeps eating my lunch. I'm this close to fucking losing it. How can I stop it? Oh, man.
Okay, Trio, Hootie here.
Eats everyone's lunch.
Is this a problem in the office? How are you addressing it, Nicole?
we get catering for all the guys every day, and just Bang comes in, takes the whole tray, and walks away. We're just like, uh-oh. Just poor Hoonie. Because he's new to our team, he's new to the dynamics. He just has to go in there and assert his dominance, take the tray of food and take it out of Bang's hands. And
Ben
eat it
keeps
himself.
eating my lunch.
No,
I'm this close to fucking
Okay,
losing
you say
it.
you're kidding, but he's coming to you. He's looking for a solution. So yes, he should go in, say, Bang, back up. This is my burger, and then just take that. Can I clip this and send it to him?
Sure. Send it away.
Perfect. Trisha, how would you handle it?
Bang question?
Yes, the Bang question. Bang just keeps taking his lunch. Hoonie's about to lose
I
it.
eat Bang's lunch and see how he feels.
Okay, so Hoonie just has to steal Bang's lunch before Bang can eat Hoonie's lunch, and then everything's even. That sounds perfect. Okay, now the next clip that we have is from, I think, like a new FlyQuest member or an interpreter. So let's go ahead and hear what this person has to say.
LCS says I can bring my
I'm just
flamethrower to
kidding.
the studio. Like, I just want to go to my enemies.
Leaks!
Okay,
This is
we
fake
fix it.
news.
Yeah,
This is not a new
get away from my
No, that was my
Get
bad.
away!
I thought- the next one I thought was a FlyQuest person, but Joe played the wrong.
Jeez, Joey, you're making Reddit go crazy. Shizuke is still my boy.
Yeah, can we just get a dang it Joey in the chat right now, please? Because at this point, I'm just so fed up. And no mouse pad. No, I'm taking it back. He's crying. He's crying over the mouse pad. He's not getting it anymore. But okay, yeah. I mean, Joey, can we at least
LCS
replay
says
that
I
one?
can
Then thank
bring
you,
my
Joey.
flamethrower to the studio.
LCS says I can't bring my
I just want
flamethrower into
to
the
go to my
studio.
enemies. Like, how can we fix this?
How can we fix it, Nicole? He wants to bring his flamethrower into the studio. They're not letting him. How do we fix it?
We did try this, and we did get in trouble, and that is one of the many fines we have received. Can't bring weapons. Who knew? Anyway, just like what happened when we actually wanted to bring it into the studio, we'll just use it in our parking lot at the facility instead.
Wait, back up to the story. Did you actually get fined for bringing the flamethrower?
We wanted to bring it in for content, which we were told is not allowed.
Boo! Okay, listen, we already called really out once. We're gonna call it out again.
No, jokes aside, no weapons in LCS studios. It's not fair. It's not safe. It's not kind. But I don't know. The EG flamethrower is cool, so we're trying. We're trying alternatives. EG t-shirt gun. I don't know. EG. I don't know. water gun? I have no idea. We'll try something.
It's got to be the flamethrower. I mean, I feel like the flamethrower. They use confetti cannons. That's a weapon in front of it. Confetti's scary. I've almost slipped and just totally broken my face on it before. But okay, all right. Well, let's get in this final clip, this very final clip, and see what it is.
Hi, this is FlyQuest Ovilee, and I really want to, support FlyQuest, but I don't know how to swim. And with SeaQuest right now, feels like there's a lot of talk about the ocean, but I can't swim. What do I do?
A totally anonymous person right here.
Never seen her before in my life.
Never seen her before in your life. But it seems she has a problem. She wants to support FlyQuest, but with the SeaQuest initiative, she's having some issues staying afloat. How would you address this, Tricia?
Whether you swim or you not, you should care about our planet Earth because there's only one Earth that we live on. So SeaQuest is all about planting coral reefs. And so it doesn't matter whether you can swim or not. But for your safety, Ovilee, you should learn how to swim. I mean, just kidding. Whoever that secret person is should really know how to swim.
Well, you know what?
Come on. It's 2020. I'll teach you myself.
I actually couldn't graduate college without taking a swim test. My university required it. Come on, Ovilee. Get with the system.
You know what? I'm sure that individual has survived this long with only being able to do a doggy paddle and kickies to keep above. Never in her life had she ever heard of needing to swim to pass college. What? And that person lived in California where there's beaches everywhere. So I'm calling bull on that. I'm calling bull on your college. We're going to have to get the accreditation taken away.
It's definitely a thing. I don't know. Maybe because we went to college on an island. Manhattan's technically an island, I guess. So they're like, you got to swim. But it is an infamous requirement at Columbia University. You have to pass a swim test to graduate. And they hold approximately 10 people back a year because they don't take it seriously.
Columbia, I've never heard of that university before.
Random,
it sounds like a Trump school. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to jump straight into our next game, our final game, where we truly test your knowledge with 200 IQ. Columbia Schmalumbia. This is the true test of knowledge. We're gonna listen. We got some trivia questions. We're gonna ask them to you. Everyone starts with 0 IQ. We have 10 questions, each one of them worth 20 points. Hopefully, you can slowly rack up those points and climb to that 200 IQ marker. So we don't have any buzzers yet because technology, it just isn't there. So just scream out whenever you see the answer. We've got an A, B, and C system going, but if you want to say the full thing, go for it.
Ovilee, can I turn on the light? I took deep SeaQuest too far.
Yeah, I mean, I'm scared that one of those big football fish is just gonna slowly float into frame. Go turn the light on, girl.
Okay, I'll be back.
Nicole, she's looking a little bit more evil. Oh, wait, there's a turtle!
Yeah, she has stickers on her chair.
She's got a turtle. Okay.
Since they don't have a fancy gaming chair.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
Just to make do.
Nicole is flexing. Nicole is flexing. All right, let's get into that first question. Question number 1. Who is William Lee? Is it A, Kiwi Kid, B, Scara, or C, Chaox?
B.
B, Nicole's right. Tricia, snooze, you lose. It's Scara. We're going to lightning round these. Let's go into question number 2.
Oh, lightning round. Okay.
Yeah. What is the longest jump ever made by stunt performer Evel Knievel? He's a very evil guy. Let's see. A, 133 feet, B, 142, or C, 151?
C.
Trisha, are you saying anything? I can't hear you.
C? Can you hear me
Both
now?
of you? Yeah, I can hear you now. Both of you said C?
Yeah.
Incorrect. 0 IQ points for you. It was actually A at 133 feet.
Nicole,
Now
I
listen,
just
I'm
went
hoping-
for it. I respect
Yeah.
you.
You went for
I
it.
was like,
you,
C.
Random answer. Go.
you went for it like Evel Knievel did. But unfortunately, 133 feet was as far as he flew. Let's go ahead and get question number 3 up. Which fish is universally hated?
Sea bass. Don't even need the answers.
Well, Nicole got it. See, boom, Nicole gets the points right there.
Dude, I like it.
Trisha's like, I love all fish. All right, let's go ahead. Question number 4. What is the estimated amount of plastic dumped into the ocean yearly?
Oh my goodness, I should know this.
Is it A, 4 million, B, 6 million tons, or C, 8 million tons?
C?
Is it B?
Trisha's right. It's C, 8 million tons. Biggest number, always the saddest number.
Oh, thank you. I was like, I
Oh.
remember learning this. I was like, I better know this. We were doing our research.
All right, let's get question number 5 up. In Pokemon Yellow, what Pokemon is given to Gary? Is it A, Voltorb? Nicole says Eevee. Trisha says,
Geodude.
girl, no, it's no Geodude. Geodude doesn't pop up until Brock's there. Nicole's right. Eevee.
To be honest, I don't play any
Trisha, what?
I don't play any Pokemon. I only play esports games mostly.
What?
Yeah.
And then all the FlyQuest fans just went out to sea. They're like,
Go AG, where we also play normcore games.
I
Go,
do not
go,
play
go,
Pokemon.
go.
yeah, okay. All right, well, let's get into question number 6. Who is not on the internet's list of 15 most evil people in history? Is it A, Hitler, B, Ivan the Terrible, or C, Spence Garen?
My boy, Spence Garen.
Nicole's correct. It is
A.
C.
What? No, Trisha, wrong.
What is not? Oh my god, I'm not paying attention.
Yikes! Someone clip that. And they're like, should we partner with the good team, FlyQuest, or the bad team, EG?
I just
I don't know what direction
who is
Trisha
not
took.
evil
This way.
Hitler? Oh my god.
Yikes!
Dude, that is amazing.
Wop wop. HR.
Wop, wop, wop. There's the HR complaint right there. Okay, well, let's hope that Trisha can redeem herself with question number 7. Question number 7. When did the term GG appear in the Urban Dictionary? Is it A, 2000, B, 2003, or C, 2006?
2000.
Trisha?
Can you not hear me?
I don't think I can. I think you gotta, like, get that mic in your face, girl.
Can you hear now?
Now I can hear you.
B? I said B.
B, 2003. Trisha's on the board. 2003. That is the correct answer with B. Listen, it's not that old, but not that young. 2003, right in that sweet spot. All right, we got 3 questions left. Let's go. Question number 8. Which of these cannot be recycled? Is it A, an empty can of beans, B, glass bottles, or C, a pizza box?
Pizza box.
C.
Yup. Nicole's got it, though. Pizza box. Can't recycle it. Trisha, why can't you recycle it?
I don't know. Not biodegradable. Don't
It's
know why
because-
it's not biodegradable.
Pizza grease, right? Isn't that bad? When it has
Yeah,
food
so-
remnants?
Uh-huh. Wet cardboard can't be recycled unless it's been fully dried out. Pizza grease or any, like, food icky stuff, you can't go through the recycling machine or something like that. I don't know. Science. Question number 9.
Science.
What is the name of the reoccurring tree in Legend of Zelda? Is it A, the Great Dangle Tree, B, the Great Dodo Tree, or C, the Great Deku Tree?
These alternative
C.
answers.
C?
Yeah. C.
Trisha says C. Trisha says yes, it is the Great Deku Tree, although the Great Dodo Tree would also...
I did get
have been
distracted by that.
Yeah,
I thought
could
my
just imagine,
insult
like,
for
Dodo's
FlyQuest. The great Dodo Tree team.
yeah.
Okay, to be fair, I do play Zelda, Final Fantasy, all those things. Some people in the chat got so mad when I said I only
which
play
is too
esports
good
games.
for Pokemon, the classic universal
Oh, yeah.
game. Oh, sorry,
played-
FlyQuest.
No. To be fair, everyone else at FlyQuest loves Pokemon, but I kind of like stick with the games I'm playing.
Trisha was like, I was on the Digimon hype train. All of you guys are plebs. All right. This is the absolute final question and the hardest of them all. I'd like to see if any of you even get this right. Question number 10. What is Ovilee's favorite type of flower? Is it A,
Oh.
Captain flowers, B, sunflowers, or C, hydrangeas?
A.
It has to be Captain Flowers.
What? He's not a plant. He can't even care for a plant on his own.
Trick question, you know? Like, not
It's
a
a trick
literal
question.
flower. Okay,
You
I'll go
gotta
with
love the
hydrangeas.
Captain.
I'll
I
go
like
with
flowers.
I'll go with C because I have hydrangeas literally behind me. I just did a Ikebana arrangement with it.
Nicole?
I hope it's Captain Flowers.
No, it's not Captain Flowers. He's not even my favorite
I'm gonna tell him. He's not a good captain or a flower.
No.
Is he
I'm
watching? Someone tell
demoting
Captain
him.
Flowers he's been
No,
dismissed
no,
from
no,
all
no.
fronts.
No one tell him. Shh, no one tell him. No one tell him. It's C, hydrangeas. I absolutely love, adore hydrangeas. My grandma, is this a Japanese thing? Are hydrangeas
You
a
can
Japanese
see.
flower?
I actually literally just tweeted about it like this weekend because my mom loves it too. So I bought it all for her to do the arrangements before she came.
Oh,
I think it
Okay,
is a Japanese thing.
yeah, it's totally Japanese. Because whenever I went to Japan, I would see all the temples, and there would just be like hydrangeas everywhere. They only really like bloom in kind of like the shade. They're very like almost delicate-ish. Because I
Yeah.
tried growing them.
Very hard to manage.
Very
And
I
then
have
when
a
you
bunch-
cut them,
did
they
you
don't
know?
last long.
You can change the color by changing the soil pH. So right now in my yard, I have a gradient of hydrangeas because you could put more acidic soil and they turn pink, more basic soil and they turn blue-purple. So you can create really fun mix of colors.
Dang.
She has
That's
white,
sick.
pink, purple, blue, everything in her garden. That sounds beautiful.
Riv jumps in here and Riv says A, Mayflower. Riv, that's the incorrect answer. It's hydrangeas. We just talked about this. You lose all your IQ points. I'm going to give negative 500 points to Nicole and positive 600 points to Tricia for
That's good
200
for me.
IQ. It
I'm
might be.
forgetting.
It might be.
I don't
Who
know.
knows? We never know at the end. But that was our final game of the day. Now, before we move into Survivor, the way that we usually close out the show, ladies, is there anything that you would like to plug in before one of us, eventually gets booted off? Trisha, where can we find you on socials?
By the way, my whole team is flaming me right now. They're like, Geo, dude, Pokemon. They're like, mental boom. I have all these. I have like 1,000 Slack messages right now. It's like, Geo, dude,
Slack
what about
We have
Pokemon and your
16 open
Japanese?
jobs. Come on over.
I can't believe they're more mad about that and not my Hitler thing. Are you kidding me? I read it wrong. I was like, I thought it said like, who's the most notorious person or the most evil? I didn't see the not. So I was like, Hitler, confidently. Dude. Okay.
You're worse than Hitler confirmed.
Dude, that is
Spencer.
All right, you know what? Forget this. We're jumping straight into Survivor. Boom, Survivor, let's go. All right, for people who are new to Good Morning Esports, Survivor is the way that we close out the show. You guys get to decide who you want to vote off the show, and the last person remaining is the one who has to close it out. So best of luck to you guys. Stop voting for me. Stop. Everyone always says
I'm
bye.
gonna close out the show.
Off every single time. It's literally my show. This
With
is.
some good stand-up.
What do you mean you have?
she just got GG'd? Just like that?
Wait, your audio is cut too? That's a little awkward. Well, hello. Welcome to not the Good Morning Esports show by Ovilee anymore. It is now the show of Tricia and Nicole, where we talk about Pokemon. That Tricia knows
Then that means I don't talk anything about anything. So this means I will be Nicole's mascot. I probably said a lot of hot
Quest.
takes right now.
They're
People
really
are
good
more
people that think Hitler's okay. They asshole to
Hitler's
the UN and don't know what Pokemon are. FlyQuest. Showcase greatness. Yes! Hello, Twitch chat. I will look at you now to see what we're trying to talk about today. How do we want to close out the show? I've never been on this before. Da, da, da. Can we all please keep harassing Steve so I can sing a duet? I am not a very good singer, but I am pleased to put it out to the universe. Some LCS parody songs to the tune of Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. We can film it romantically. Let's just double down all the way. Me and Steve, reenactment of the whole movie. Let's go.